What's guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're addressing to the 9th episode of Horimiya. This one's titled It's Hard But Not Impossible. I mean, that can apply to literally any one of our pairings. So, yeah, that gives us nothing. This could be about literally anyone. I assume we're going to focus a bit more on Yanagi. Considering we just introduced him last time and very abruptly ended after kind of accepting him into the group dynamic. I assume we're going to get a bit more of him. I would assume, but I don't know where we're going to go from there. It seems like, aside from obviously Horimiya, it looks like we still need more time to develop Toru, Yoshikawa, and Sakura content. I don't know if we're going to resolve that love triangle in this season or not. I wonder how long it went on in the source material now. Because I'm very, very tempted after this season ends to go just read all the source material, especially since it will be fully complete. I don't like catching up on manga that's still ongoing, because by the time another volume gets put out, sometimes when it takes like a month or so to come out, I've usually forgotten everything about the previous ones, and it's just like I lack the motivation to get back into it. It's not like anime. Anime I can get into and watch weekly. It sucks for certain shows and can work against it in some cases. I think it is the case for Spider, honestly. But I can do weekly anime because I know it's got a full season that is done over 3 months. An ongoing manga, I have absolutely no idea how long for the ride I am. So that's why I don't typically read manga at all. Like, there was one manga, Nagatoro, that I actually kind of kept up with for a little bit, and then that was years ago. Well, yeah, nearly 2 years ago now by this point, but, you know, anyway. Yeah, so we've got Yanagi met, who I assume we're going to get some more time on. We got a lot of backstory on Remy and Sengoku, which I didn't know I needed up until then. Like, Sengoku was a character that I didn't particularly like at the beginning. Same goes for Remy in a weird way, but seeing their scenes together is like, okay, I love them now. Like, it's amazing how romance can make you love a pair of characters so easily. Like, they're great together, honestly. And for that reason, it's just great to see them together and see how they got together. So really, it is just the love triangle to sort out, and then we're basically got all our couples together by the 4, right? So that makes me think that we will get them all together by the end of the season, because this is 12 episodes, right? 13. So we've got 4 more after this. So we've got plenty of time to really develop that relationship a bit more, or draw it out a bit more if we want to do that as well. This show's very, very fast-paced, though. Like, very fast-paced. And it worked for getting Horimiya out and dating very, very early on. We're going to spend more time in the show with them dating than with them not dating at this rate, which is brilliant. And it breaks the mold of your typical Japanese romance show. But hearing from manga readers, apparently a lot of content is being skipped and cut and jumbled around. But... you know, I mean, if it works for the anime, it works for the anime. I don't feel like... it doesn't feel like we've been jumping around so much. It does feel like there's been a lot of time skips and a lot of time jumps where it's like, we've started dating, and then suddenly it's like many weeks later and we're already fucking. It's like, okay, sure, that makes sense, but anime has a real problem of conveying time. Like, a real problem of conveying time. It works in school settings because you get, like, festivals, like sports festivals and culture festivals, and then you've got summer holidays, you've got Halloween celebrations, Valentine's Days, Christmases. It's like, that's how you gauge time like that. But other than that, it's very hard for an anime to really convey how long their time span is, unless they explicitly show the dates. Like, that's kind of what Higurashi did quite well, is that you always see what date it is. Like, usually at the beginning of the day, you go to the calendar shot, which has been very informative for knowing, like, we're back in 1983, or it's 1984, or whatever, you know? So, that's one thing that I just kind of noticed about anime in general. But yeah, super excited for this. I still don't understand how Yanagi has that bad of an eyesight, that he is basically blind without glasses. How how does he function without his glasses, right? Like, how was he able to get to school? How was he able, like, how? I assume, like, he must have misplaced his glasses, or if he has contacts, they fell out. I get it's for the joke, but seriously, that is horrendous eyesight. Like, horrendous. Like, that's beyond just having bad eyesight. That's a medical issue at that point. But anyway, I guess we'll see if we expand upon him anymore. As per usual, though, we get into the episode. These are time-based form actions here on YouTube. If you want to see full picture, go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture reactions I do on the channel. I've got a whole catalogue of them on there from this season, and some older shows as well will be going up there in seasonal gaps to fill it in, especially those that have upcoming sequels, like Misfit Demon King Academy that just got announced a sequel recently. I will probably try and get that series, which should be available on the channel, but I'll try and get a picture version available for Patreon members as well to go with the sequel. Also, Devil is a Part-Timer got a sequel. Like, 2013 calling, like, hello? But yeah, wasn't expecting that. So Patreon, pictures, all that. But here on YouTube, we have to do time-based. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see a timer for the episode. I'll count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then I'll play, start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watch this one on Funimation, since that's who licensed it this season. We have the Aniplex and Funimation logos to start, so about 12 seconds logos, give or take. I'll call them out as they go past. You can also use screen flash on my face or mic to tell when scene's transitioning. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex. Backache. And Funimation. Cheers. Here we go. I don't like it. No, boy, everyone likes it. No. Oh boy, oh boy. Don't talk to other girls, don't talk to other girls. Saved by the bell, quite literally. That really isn't his fault. Why'd you hit him? Oof. Huh? Okay. OP time. I need to look up the full version of this OP, if it's any good or not. Because obviously I like the vibe of it for the OP, but I think I said this, I don't know if I said this last season, but I've definitely said it on Discord before. Some songs work great as an OP for a show, but as a full song, don't mesh as well. And some songs get better when you allow them the full version, such as what was that song? The Tonikawa OP. Now that is a song that improved a lot in its full version. Also, that one song for the Domestic Girlfriend anime. It was a weird show, but it got a fucking banging OP out of it. Was it Crying for Rain? Was that the name of the song? It's Crying and Rain, definitely in it. Alright. So jealous. Huh? Mm-hmm. Hmm. I'd be careful who you insult. You're gonna catch a fucking knee to the head. I want Miyamura to just clock them, but... Yep. Don't piss her off. Oh shit. There's a good outlet for it, sure. I mean, yeah. Okay. Nope. It wasn't like you used to tease him either. Continued to tease him. Alright, flashback, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. uh. Hmm. 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 Oh boy. Why are you here? Uh. I mean. Oh boy. My god, the guilt trip. No. Jesus. Uh. Nope. Be more assertive. She's really training him up. Uh. Jesus. Oh my god. It wasn't a stick, it was a fist in the face. You don't know who you're picking a fight with. Uh, 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 oh my god. Should we really be trying to get? Uh, I mean, gotta be careful about that shit in public. I mean, if she's happy, she's happy, but uh, you gotta be real careful with that shit in public. Uh, uh, yeah. Uh, oh, oh boy, very man to man time. Here we go. How bad is this gonna go? Why are we doing it in the bath? Uh, oh boy. I love this dad. Yeah. Apparently. Uh, that could be it. Uh, okay. He really is. Sure. Oh. Can't need to get out. So dumb. Okay. Ah. I mean, yeah. What are the chances he's got his phone? Wait, maybe not. I mean, yeah, let's not bring that into it, but still. What a question. Uh, yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't work out between you two then. Yeah. Yeah. You must be so confused as to what that. Yes. Uh, You've really got to be careful with that shit. That's how reputations start. Uh, he really isn't. No. Uh, what is going on? What? Huh? Hmm. Hmm. Weird fucking dream. Well, he doesn't know who the number is, right? Oh, he's working. That might be why he's not answering his phone then. That. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Oh, right, yeah, his phone's also broken. I forgot about that. I forgot his phone would still be broken. I thought he was just had it in there because of work. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a lot more messed up than I was expecting. I wonder why those were focused on the rabbits, but. Hmm. I don't think I have my yearbook anymore. Mm-hmm. You're part of the reason for that. Hmm. Uh, but it's not impossible. Okay. I think that's a bit of a stretch. But, you know. Your average person, sure. You could probably become friends with everyone over something. I don't think you can apply to just everyone in the world, though. Because there are some pretty terrible people out there in the world. It's up to you who you associate with bad people, but there are some less desirable people to associate with. So we didn't get a single bit of Unagi, did we? Interesting. We didn't get any Ishikawa either. There's some more of a Miyamura story, though. Miyamura and those around him. Next time, until the snow melts. Okay. good episode. Another good episode. I was very confused on the whole bunny thing for a while there. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really put that together for a while. But seeing how they actually decided to go for it made a lot more sense. But yeah, Miyamura has to be careful, and Hori needs to understand how you need to be careful with that, because that can ruin your reputation. Like, it's okay in private when it's mutual between the two of you, but in public, the wrong impression can very easily be had about that. Like, especially in this day and age now. Like, to be fair, this was written fairly recently, right? Probably? When was this written? Well, depending on how early this is in the source material, this could be as early as like 2012, or it could be a more recent thing. Back in 2012, obviously, this was still very, very clearly not appropriate, but especially with everything that's happened in recent years and the campaigns and stuff that have come from it, such as Me Too and all that, yeah, that sort of thing between them, probably best keep that in private. Don't try not to do that too much in public. At least not very obviously in public. Just saying. Because like I said, that can backfire very quickly. But yeah. I love them together, I really do. I feel kind of bad for Miyamura in a way, since he really is being guided by Hori a lot in this. It'd be nice to see him take the initiative on something, because it really does feel like Hori is 100% in control and taking initiative on basically everything. It would be nice to see him do something to surprise her. That would be kind of nice right about now. But we'll see. I mean, maybe that's partly why Hori wants to do this so much to him, to try and get him to be more assertive in the relationship. Like, not just physically and verbally assertive, but also just like in terms of what they do and what they do with their day and stuff like that and together. But yeah, yeah, it's an interesting one for sure. Plenty of screen caps from that as well, I bet. That I'd go back and grab. But yeah, it continues to be a great series and a very unique romance show because of it. The fact that we're actually in a relationship, we can start discussing things like this. Like, no typical Japanese romance show covers anything like this, like, at all. Like, nothing really comes close to this in recent memory. Like, I definitely can't think of a more recent show, especially not on this channel, that we had a romance like this. Like, Tonakawa did do something different to have them established as a couple right from the go. But it wasn't, it was still wrapped in the same typical tropes and learning and finding each other ways, like getting into hand-holding, getting towards kissing. It's like, this has gone way beyond that very, very quickly. And the overall pacing of the show has been very, very quick to compensate for that as well, so yeah, I mean, I'm still very much enjoying it, but yeah, still very enjoyable. I have some nitpicks over like the pacing and stuff sometimes. It does feel like they're jumping around a lot, and even as someone who has no knowledge of the source material, even I can tell it feels like they're bouncing between things quite frequently. So maybe that's the smallest of nitpicks I could give this show, but other than that, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the ones much as I did. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Winter 2021 lineup you can find on the channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.